At the edge of Olyama village, where the river Yelatu curved like a sleeping serpent, the waters carried more than fish and frogs, they carried secrets. Every seventh sunrise, villagers came to the river to wash, to pray, or to speak to the spirits of their ancestors who were said to whisper through the wind rustling the reeds. But on this particular morning, the river was not just a mirror, it was a meeting place. Amina and Abbo had been sent by Nairai to fetch water in cracked clay pots. The sun had barely stretched its fingers across the sky, and dew still clung to the grass like children clinging to stories at bedtime. As they filled their pots, a rustle came from the trees. Abbo froze. Amina held her breath. From the shadow stepped Ogum. He looked like he had been carved from sorrow and sunlight, a strange mixture of roughness and mystery. His beard was flecked with grey, his eyes deep like rain-filled wells. He wore a threadbare cloak stitched from different fabrics and carried a staff polished by time. The twins took a step back. They had heard the tales. He speaks to himself, some said. He sleeps with hyenas, others whispered. He eats children, Nairai once snapped when Amina asked too many questions. But Ogum spoke gently. You are the children of Adaku, he said, more a statement than a question. Abbo stepped forward, brave as ever. Yes. Who are you? Ogum smiled faintly, his lips barely moving. Once, I was a prince. Now, I am a man of the wind. And you are children of thunder. Amina frowned. What do you mean? Instead of answering, Ogum leaned on his staff and looked up at the trees. Do you hear that? The wind rustled, and a single bird sang from the branch above. Its tune was slow and sweet, the same lullaby Adaku once sang. Amina's eyes widened. How do you know that song? She asked, almost breathless. I heard it in the dreams of your mother, Ogum replied. She sings it still, from beyond the veil. The river gurgled as if to confirm his words. Ogum stepped closer. You are not ordinary. The land remembers those who carry fire in their blood. One day, the same fire that cooks your pain will forge your crown. Before they could ask more, he turned and walked away, vanishing into the tall elephant grass like a shadow fleeing the sun. The twins stared at each other. He's mad, Abbo said, but his voice was unsure. Or a prophet, Amina whispered. They carried their water home, but the pots felt lighter, as if hope had poured in. Back at the hut, Nairai stood at the doorway, hands on her hips. What took you so long? She barked. We stopped to rest, Abbo lied. Nairai's eyes narrowed. She sniffed the air like a hound. Then she grabbed the pots and sniffed them too. You spoke to someone. No, Amina said quickly. But Nairai's face tightened. Her gut told her something was stirring. She glanced toward the hills and spat into the dirt. If that madman comes near my hut,